Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, and I am back with Ren. We've been away from Ren for a little while, which is strange because he was the real motivator for starting the channel. Uh, this one is called Girls. I haven't heard it before. It's from about 5 years ago, so it should be interesting to check it out. Don't forget to subscribe. Just hit that little button below. It doesn't really hurt too much and it helps the channel a lot, so I really appreciate it. Super thanks are also available, so you can use that. I thought before that you could use super thanks and put a comment in, but I don't think you can put a much of a comment there. But if you do that and send a comment separately, as long as I know it's from you, if it's a suggestion, I'll bump it up for you. All right, let's have a listen to Ren and Girls. All right, not sure if this looks too promising in the diagram here, but let's see what happens.
Hey yo, let me tell you a story. The same story you've heard about 1,000 times in 1,000 different songs. About a girl. So I was at the bus stop waiting for the 33 when my eyes they fell upon the finest creature that I'd ever seen. I mean, jeez, she was hot. How hot? Hotter than a chili curry hot.
Damn, that's hot.
You know it. And then she turned to me and she asked for the time. But then when I tried to open my mouth, man, I couldn't even reply because I've never ever ever been very good with girls. They got me feeling kinda shy. Girls, I just can't look them in the eye. Girls, you know I'm asking myself why. These girls, they got me going on my mind. You can call me Casanova.
We'll have a look at the lyrics after, but that was funny. You can call me Casanova instead of Casanova. Yeah, Ren's got a great voice, whether he's speaking, rapping, singing, whatever he's doing. I like his voice, and I like the way he presents his stories. Let's say, and this is fun. This is a really fun song.
They got me going on my mind. You can call me Casanova. Hey yo, ever since I was a little boy, I was so awkward. I found it hard to hold a conversation. Oh, what a poor kid. And then when I grew up, I didn't grow up, I just grew more introspective. A universe of people I neglected. I redirected focus into music, hocus pocus, making music in my bedroom like a wizard brewing potions. An ocean of awkward silences, they lay before me. The guy that gets the girl was never me. It's not my story because I've never ever ever been very good with girls. They got me feeling kinda shy. Girls, I just can't look them in the eye. Girls, you know I'm asking myself why. These girls, they've got me going on my mind. I'll never be James Bond.
Meant to mention a little bit earlier, there's a lot of great guitar work going on here too, so I'll back that up so we can hear again. Okay, this was from a long time ago. I'm certain he doesn't have any issues with girls now, probably, but he's very famous. and a little older as well, so that probably helps. If maybe it was never true anyway, it's a song, but very interesting. I thought maybe the picture was going to change, but it's sort of the same picture. She's looking at him with a little suspicion, and he's looking a little desperate there with his little daisy or whatever. Yeah, it was a fun song. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. Girls by Ren, and he writes his own lyrics, of course. Ayo, let me tell you a story. The same story you heard about 1,000 times in 1,000 different songs about a girl. Yeah, lots of songs about a girl. Lots of songs about having difficulties, you know, knowing how to approach a girl as well. So I was at the bus stop waiting for the 33 when my eyes they fell upon the finest creature that I'd ever seen. I mean, gee, she was hot. How hot? Hotter than a chili curry hot. That damn, that's hot. You know it. And then she turned to me and she asked for the time. But then when I tried to open my mouth, man, I couldn't ever reply because I never ever been very good with girls. They've got me feeling kind of shy. So yeah, a young experience, generally speaking. I guess it can carry on into old age, but when you're very young, usually it's difficult sometimes to approach someone you love. It doesn't have to be a girl. It could be any relationship, but difficult. Just can't look them in the eyes. Yeah, when you're a shy person, you often sort of avoid eye contact, and I'm asking myself why these girls, they've got me going out my mind. You can call me Casanova. That line caught me during the song. It's funny. Not Casanova, Casanova, because he can't get the girl because he can't talk to them or he can't look them in the eye. Ever since I was a little boy, I was so awkward. I found it hard to hold a conversation. Oh, what a poor kid. And then when I grew up, I didn't grow up. I just grew more introspective, a universe of people I neglected. Yeah, sometimes when you're an introspective person and you're not, you find it difficult to hold a conversation. In this case, it's with girls, but maybe with other people as well. Because he says a universe of people I neglected. So you can be introverted. Ren doesn't seem very introverted. All the videos I've seen on Instagram of him, and even though he's been ill, he's been out doing lots and lots of things with other people. Seems very social person, but you never know what's happening here. And of course, this is now, not necessarily 5, 10 years ago. I redirected focus into music, hocus pocus, making music in my bedroom like a wizard brewing potions. So focused on what he's doing, so intent upon redirecting all those energies toward his music. An ocean of awkward silences they lay before me. The guy that gets the girl was never me. That's not my story because I've never ever been very good with girls. I find this hard to believe, but they've got me feeling kind of shy. I just can't look them in the eyes. I'm asking myself why these girls, they've got me going out my mind. I'll never be James Bond. Yeah, well, probably thankfully for that, actually. Um, and which James Bond, anyway, by the way. And then I'm not going to read all those oohs and then girls at the end. Yeah. All right. Like I say, it's a really fun song about, you know, uh, when I say fun, I realize that this can be very difficult and challenging for young people to have a relationship with whoever they want to have a relationship with. If you're really madly in love with somebody, you see somebody, like he said he was waiting and suddenly saw this amazing creature, you become tongue-tied, right? So whoever it is, you just don't know quite what to say, and you kind of forget your own name. You can become really awkward, even if you're not awkward most of the time. You can become really awkward under certain circumstances, certain situations. You might be starstruck in a sense, or awestruck by somebody for whatever reason. Sometimes we don't even know exactly what's attracting us to this person, but you can kind of just it can stall you. It can make it really difficult to have a conversation or to look them in the eye. And some people have difficulty just in general looking people in the eye. I have to remind myself to do that. It's not all that difficult for me, but I'm not exactly sure why. Probably if I were a kid now, in school, I would be identified with a number of different things. There's so many different labels and identifications now, and I'm sure I would be. But they didn't do so much of that back in the day, which is both good and bad. I mean, it's good to know what to do to help, but on the other hand, sometimes that becomes a crutch. You can watch my other channel for some of that information. But all right, that was fun. Girls by Ren, fairly early song, about 5 years ago, I think it was. And yeah, it was good to get back to Ren. I've got to do some more of him as well. There is a playlist for Ren below. Some of my early videos, I know there were sound problems, so sorry about that. I may redo a few of them just to try to fix that issue. It won't be me watching the video for the first time now, but it might be better with the sound. All right, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Don't forget to subscribe if you have. Thank you very much. Let me know what else you'd like to hear from Ren or anyone else. Super thanks are available, so you can use that to support the channel. Subscribing supports the channel. Liking the video helps too. All of these fun things. Click that notification bell as well. You know. All right, bye bye for now.